I'm John McCarter, and I have the privilege of serving as president of the Field Museum, which is a wonderful experience for me, and it's a great Chicago and an international organization. I think of it as the most international of all of Chicago's institutions. We're active in 94 countries around the world. We have 300 scientists who are conducting research in archaeology and conservation biology and botany and zoology and geology. And this core of world-class scientists is a real scientific powerhouse. And then, of course, as you're aware, we have the public side of the museum, and it's this wonderful range of both permanent and temporary exhibitions that we're able to share with so many people. And so it's a real privilege for me to welcome you to a little tour of the Field Museum to give you a sense of some of the kinds of work that we do here and the importance of special events as a source of revenue to support the great science that takes place here. We're delighted that you're considering the Field Museum as a place for your events and meetings, and welcome to the Field Museum.
The Field Museum was founded to house the biological and anthropological collections assembled for the World's Columbian Exposition of 1893. These objects form the core of the museum's collections. The collections provide the foundation of the museum's exhibition, research, and educational programs. Stanley Field Hall is the crown jewel of our event spaces. With a beautiful 75-foot skylit ceiling, the hall is the home of Sue, the largest and best preserved Tyrannosaurus rex fossil in the world, along with fighting elephants preserved by Carl Akeley and 2 Haida totem poles collected from British Columbia. The main floor can accommodate up to 1,500 people for a seated dinner and 2,500 for a reception. Use of this space allows guests to view permanent collections on the main floor and upper-level balcony. The balcony is an ideal location for a pre-dinner cocktail reception. The intimate mystery of Rice Hall includes access to the stunning collection of dioramas in the Hall of Asian Mammals. Cocktails are served in the hall leading to the Rice Pavilion, which is home to the world-famous man-eating lions of Tsavo. Field Museum dioramas and a panoramic mural of the African plains grace this beautiful event space. A hidden gem inside the entrance at the south door, the Founders Room served as the office for Stanley Field, the museum's president until 1964. The room houses an array of stunning objects from the museum's collections. A private foyer and a larger inner room can hold a reception for 125 guests or a seated dinner or meeting for up to 90. The chandelier room has a stunning fixture that may have been designed by Stanford White. Guests enter from the ground level into the east atrium, which has a beautiful skylit ceiling and granite floor. Guests continue into the pavilion area with vibrant murals of museum artifacts on both sides of the room. Plan your reception for up to 500 guests or a seated dinner for 350. Newly renovated and able to seat 700, the James Simpson Theater presents classic elegance with imposing Doric-style columns, intricately carved antique moldings, and a beautifully detailed recessed ceiling that is nothing short of spectacular. An expansive marble foyer is available for receptions or continental food service. 150 people may be seated in the intimate Montgomery Ward Lecture Hall. This theater works well for presentations, film screenings, webcasts, and more. It can also be paired with the James Simpson Theater or our other classroom spaces for breakout sessions. We hope you have enjoyed your tour of some of the event spaces at the Field Museum. Located on the museum campus, we offer breathtaking views of Lake Michigan and the city, with convenient access to both McCormick Place and downtown Chicago. We partner with exceptional organizations including caterers, floral and decor designers, and an audiovisual and lighting provider to meet your needs and create your ideal event. Whether 25 people or 7,500, we hope you will consider your next event at the Field Museum.
Well, we hope you have enjoyed your tour of some of the event spaces at the Field Museum, and we're delighted that you're considering holding your event here. As I think you're aware by now, we're right in the Chicago lakefront, along Lake Michigan. We're convenient to the hotel spaces of Chicago, and we're right next door to McCormick Place, so that we're convenient. And then once you get here, let me assure you that our caterers, our floral designers, our event planners, the folks who manage housekeeping and security, and all of the dimensions of an experience at the Field Museum come together to ensure that your event here will be an outstanding success. We appreciate your business, we appreciate your consideration, and thank you for visiting the Field Museum.